Hi, I'm Sky Crystal. I'm culturally confused and creatively liberated, and today I'm going to show you some weird plants. Some of these I've not had for a very long time, but I'm really excited to share with you, so I don't know much about the care about them, so I'm learning as I go. But yeah, I'll get straight into it, and the first one on the list is my Stefania erector, which is a cordex plant, and which means that it stores water in this bulbous part here. And I don't have to water it very often because it holds water there, so it's prone to root rot, but it's beautiful, and I'll put a photo of it when it's blooming here. And yeah, this is a gorgeous little plant and I love it, and I'm excited to have it in my collection. And the next plant is my Biofitum sensitivum, which is a gorgeous little tree plant, and it's a sensitive plant. It flops down when touched, but it's not as sensitive as a mimosa pudica, which I believe is not this plant. I thought it was, because usually they close up as soon as you touch it, but oh, it's doing it now. But yeah, it's gorgeous, and I keep it in this little planter which I found in a charity shop, and I absolutely love it. And it stays on this shelf over here. And then another weird plant that I've got is Ficus edgeless, which is another cordex plant, and it stores water in this little bulb part here, and I don't have to water it as often as you think. I've not had this long, and I got it from Happy House Plants, and these are native to Namibia and South Africa, and I'm really excited to have this in my collection because there's a little bit of home for me. And yeah, I'm excited to see this one grow because they get quite extravagant as they grow older, because these get longer and this gets bigger. So I'm happy it's in this little planter which I replanted recently, and it sits on this shelf over here under the grow light. And then next up I've got an Adenium bowab tree, which, look at that gorgeous root system. Isn't it beautiful? And this plant flowers. This is a hybrid plant of a baobab tree and an Adenium. I'm not sure which variety Adenium, but I'm really excited to see it. I think it's an Adenium obesum. I'll have to check that, but yeah, it's amazing. I got this from Happy House Plants, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And it stays on this shelf over here as well. And then I've got another weird plant, pepperoni, and this one I got from a plant swap from my friend Rachel. And this plant is beautiful and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to see this grow tall and beautiful and give me loads of little babies, because I know that they do that, and it sits on the shelf under the grow light as well. So I want to show you this plant. It's not flowering at the moment, but it does flower, and the flowers are really weird. But I also think that this plant is kind of weird in the way that the leaves are coloured and the veins are shown. It's beautiful. I love it so much, and this plant I've had for a little while in my collection. I bought it when it was flowering, and that's why I think it's weird, because the flowers are similar to Serapigii woodii flowers, if you know what those are, string of hearts flowers that a similar kind of shape, and I love that. And I'm hoping this pushes out loads of new growth this summer coming, so we'll get it through the winter and then see how it goes next year. And then I've got a Philodendron bility Atabopensiae hybrid. I'm not entirely sure of how to say that clearly, but this plant is super weird. I love it. It's got amazing colouring, so it's a kind of burgundy on the bottom and then a dark green on top, and then the leaves come out this bright green, and then they mature into that beautiful burgundy on the bottom and the dark green. So I'm excited to see this kind of mature, and this is its nearest leaf that is pushed out, and I love having this one in my collection. It's gorgeous, and I'm so excited to see it grow tall and beautiful, and I'm excited to repot it as well. And then last but not least, I've got a Monstera oblique, which is pushing out loads of new growth, and I've propagated from this mother plant since I've had it, and I've had it around 6 months, maybe closer to 6 months than it is. I don't know how long I've had this plant, a while now. I've propagated from it since, and I've had some successful props from it, and I'm really excited to see this grow. This one I'm not going to prop again, because I've got plenty of other ones to prop, so I'm going to just let this one grow as natural as it wants to be, and then we'll see how this one matures. And I'm going to get a moss pole for it, and it can grow up the moss pole, and then I'll see how happy it is in a little while. And but it seems to be really happy in the greenhouse with a humidity of like 70% roughly and 20 degrees Celsius. So I'm happy with the growth from this. I'm so happy it didn't die from the propagation because the other two kind of did. But and that's all of the weird plants that I have for you today. So I love them. I think if you wanted to add them into your collection, you should definitely do it because these are really cool plants to have. I'm excited to watch them grow, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!